Okay, so hi, I'm Brittany, and this is vlog 15, maybe. However it's listed on YouTube is what vlog it is. I'm looking at what time it is. I lose track, honestly. I know it's very blonde, but I can't emphasize enough. Hormones do rewire your brain, and the changes in your body are from hormones are not just boobs and butt and all that stuff. They will change the way you think. And if you did not notice guys before, you will. Like it or not. So the subject, excuse me, the subject of tonight's video, I'm crying because it's breaking me up. No, I'm just kidding. Something in my eye, it's about, I'm going to phrase this the right way, working with men, like dealing with men, in social situations, things like that. I guess that's the way to put it, social situations. And, you know, there's casual, somebody sees you on the street, they say hi, blah, blah, blah. Okay, fine. But if a guy is interested in you, and this is for most girls, because a lot of girls do like guys. I mean, in other words, a lot of the transgender girls really do like guys, and you know, that's their thing, you know. So you know, it depends how you're socialized growing up. If you were a biological male and you were dating women, you have a lot stronger understanding of some of the things, as I did, than if you started out young and you were, you know, maybe you started out gay and you went to transgender or something like this, but your interest has always been guys. Sorry, I'm dehydrated. My point is that you guys are not going to, you have to just understand that if you get caught faking out a guy, especially one who's invested a lot of emotional energy in you, potentially, or maybe even more so money, like if you got him to take you out to dinner, or maybe you were lucky enough to, cutting top of my head off, you know, maybe he took you on a trip somewhere or something like this, or who knows, maybe an expensive concert. If later on he finds out that you have more going on between your legs than he bargained for, it could be your undoing permanently. I know I've said something about this in my other videos, but don't let the sex drive sort of stuff get in your way of common sense. Guys don't like to be fooled, and if there is really someone you like, and you want to pursue it, it's okay, but you have to figure out what he's really like, what his personality is really like. You can spend time with him, but don't get him to take you to expensive places at all. I know this sounds cheesy, off the wall sort of thing, but McDonald's, Wendy's, cheap sandwich place, something like this, cheap pizza place, not a nice restaurant. Why? Because you're more interested in getting to know him, not seeing how much money he could spend on you and how nice of a dinner you can have. After 2, 3, 4 of these sort of dates, and by the way, if he says directly to you, I get the impression you have something to tell me, if that door is opened sort of thing, if he suggests that or suspects, you tell him straight away. Don't even blink. Just tell him. He's got to respect the fact that you're honest. He may not like the fact of what the answer is, like sort of thing, but people who start like emotionally investing in you, that really pisses them off, guys. Yeah. Ones that are spending money on you and emotionally investing in you, oh, big trouble. I've seen a lot of girls fake out guys. A lot of them escape. They're okay. Some do not. Now, you can take this any way you want. You want to write this video off as utter crap, you can write it off as utter crap, but at your peril, okay? Let's say, for example, you start dating some guy. He may know, maybe he knows that you're transgender, and you decide you want to sleep with this guy way too early. It could even be into the 4th or 5th date or something like that. Maybe you stay the night. Don't ever stay the night. Want to do something, do it and get out. And be prepared to defend yourself physically if something goes sour. Don't hesitate, because there are stories, and they're not unique. Girls get into a hotel room or an apartment that belongs to the guy, and the guy rapes her. Now, technically, I guess it's sodomy, because it's backdoor, but I don't think anybody out there is interested in getting that happening to them, sort of thing. So, don't stay the night. Don't, you know, if you think that it's going sour, at the very first sign, if it smells like it obviously is, if it looks like a duck and it quacks like a duck, you know, that sort of thing, it's a duck. So if you get a couple of warning signs that this is going sour fast, including that he looks like he's losing his temper, or he doesn't like the fact that you told him you're not staying the night or something like this, don't hesitate to leave right away. And if your phone is nearby and you're really in danger, dial 911 and set your phone down. Under the assumption that your GPS location is on in your cell phone, the cops will come even if you're not talking. You don't have to say anything. They may save your life. So don't say you're going to defend yourself and you're a guy, biological guy, and you can do this and all that crap. This guy may be bigger and tougher than you, and he may be prepared to hold you by force, or at the point of a knife or a gun. Just don't wait till it's too late. You know. So if you can get out, get out. Don't stay the night, that kind of stuff, and don't get him to spend money on you. You know, you need to, after the 2nd, 3rd, or 4th date or something like this, you know, you should consider talking to him. If and make sure it's, you know, obviously it's like a Starbucks or something like that. Don't put yourself in a private situation with this guy, not his car, not his apartment, not his anything, not, you know, in the shadow of an alley or some insanely dangerous place like that. What could happen to you if the guy finds out you're trans, and he finds out in a way where he's embarrassed? Now, you may not think it's embarrassing, maybe, but he may think it's embarrassing, and that's all that counts. Your feelings at that point don't matter. At the very least, he's never going to talk to you again, and that's fine. You know, just say, you know, I'm sorry you feel that way, bye, and you leave. The less words, the better. No cursing, no off remarks, none of that. Just say, thanks for listening. Have a nice day. If it's more, if he tries to take a shot at you physically, depending how fast your reflexes are or whatever, just try to parry the blow and get out of there. Don't engage. Do not engage. It's just like war. If you can withdraw, withdraw. Don't engage. The only time you're going to engage is if you're prepared, you're going to do battle with this guy, and you better be prepared to go all the way, because you don't know what he's planning. So ideally, don't engage. Defend yourself at all costs. Always know where the exit is. If there's a secondary exit, know where that is. If there's a weapon nearby, know what it is. It could even be one of those glass sugar dispenser things you can hit him in the head with. I don't know. It could be a frickin' pencil. It could be a giant hairpin in your hair. A lot of women used to actually, in their hair, they used to have a hat pin. Hat pins are like, this is about 4 inches. And they usually were T-shaped. So it was like this, or like this, however you want to shape it. And it was used to keep a hat on your head, but it was also a weapon. Or those chopsticks are actually, a lot of the chopsticks are pointed, and girls put them in their ponytails like this. And if they're not pointed, you can put a pencil point on them, maybe even by putting them in a pencil sharpener, believe it or not, and then taking black lacquer or black nail polish and repainting the tips. In the end, that weapon is substantial. You can shut someone off with that. I say this advice with the caveat that if you do something, it's on you. It's not on anybody else, including me. This is a hold harmless, and if you are listening to this, then by continuing to listen, you take full responsibility 100% for all your actions. No one's guilty but you. And even if you are in the right, you could still be in the wrong, and you may have to defend yourself in court. So ideally, like I said, don't engage, withdraw. So some girls get their ass beat, where they get their face carved, and so they get a permanent reminder of what happened, and it's not worth it. Or he just may kill you, and who knows when they're going to find your body. This may sound gross, and it may sound like utter horseshit, but this video is aimed at a very specific group of people. I have never encountered this. I've been around girls who've encountered some of it. I know of some girls who've encountered some of it. I'm not going to tell you what. It doesn't matter, because that's their privacy, and I'm not going to violate it in any shape or form. You don't need to. You're the generalities of it. I laid it out. If you have any questions, just come to me. But in the end, yeah, it's great that you like guys, but remember, guys can be as unpredictable as women. You don't know how they're going to react to finding out that you're not a biological female. You are not a female. You better get that through your head. It doesn't matter I'm a woman bullshit. You're not a female. And they want born with a vagina, and they're getting born with something else. They may lose their minds. So play your cards right. Okay? Don't make today your last day on earth, or your last day with your face intact. So, I say this to anyone who's watching because I care enough to put this out. There are a lot of videos that are out there on what's the best nail polish of the week. That's not going to help you in real life. There'll be more videos like this. This is one of the most serious topics you're liable to have to deal with. Think about it long and seriously. So, Alright? Bye.